How do you find the probability of a complementary event? You find the probability of the complementary event of A by taking 1 minus the probability of A. Let's look closer at how this works. Recall that the sum of the probabilities in a sample space is always equal to 1. That means the probability of A plus the probability of not A would equal 1. This is because any outcome has to be included in either A or not A. You can flip this formula around to suit your needs. Suppose you want to calculate the probability of not A. Then you take 1 minus the probability of A. Let's look at an example to understand this better. You have a bag of candy. The pink pieces with raspberry flavor are your favorite. On the bag, it says that 2/5 of the pieces of candy are raspberry flavored. Say you take a piece of candy from the bag without looking. What is the probability you'll pick one that is not pink? Well, the complementary event of picking a raspberry-flavored piece is the event not picking a raspberry-flavored piece. So you need to find the probability of this complementary event. Let's call the event of picking a pink piece of candy R for raspberry. The probability of getting raspberry is 2/5. To find the probability of not R, you take 1 minus the probability of raspberry, which is 1 minus 2/5. To subtract the fraction from the integer, you write 1 as 5/5. This gives you 5/5 minus 2/5, which equals 3/5. So the probability of you taking a piece of candy that is not raspberry flavored is 3/5. Now, lastly, you should note that you can use this formula the other way around. If you know the probability of not A, you can also find the probability of A. You simply take 1 minus the probability of not A to get the probability of A. Pro tip: look at P of A plus P of not A equals 1 as an equation. Then solve for what you need. If you know the probability of an event A, you can find the probability of the complementary event. The probability of not A equals 1 minus the probability of A.